HTB, it's been a month since you uploaded. A month? I just uploaded the thing about the dude. You remember? You got 5 seconds. Here you go with this 5 second shit again.
See, we vibing on the beat, and you know that. See, we wild up on the streets, and you know that.
Today, change of play. You know I always have to hit audibles. So tired of these audibles. So let me move to the side a little bit, because it was gonna be these two people. They show is coming up soon. I did a live that didn't go so well. For all the one viewer that's seen that, I'm sorry. I deeply apologize. I will do that a little better next time. But we're gonna do a show today about how to beat Charles Oliveira. Clark Kent Oliveira. I really didn't want to do this show. Charles Oliveira, man, I mean, I gotta give him his respect, because even though I think it's the lightweight division, the one with Connor, the one with Dustin, Justin, Michael, all the heavy hitters right now, he's been kind of like a paper champ, man. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas kind of treated him like a paper champ. And I have been a part of that too. I have definitely treated him like a paper champ. I was just really waiting for the real champion to come and beat him up, like Khabib to come back and get his title, or we're gonna get into that. I don't want to give away too many people, but so the how to beats with Charles Oliveira, because I've watched all the fights, and like I said, in anticipation, I'm definitely a biased guy. So I would say the best way to beat him would be probably the early haymakers. He's a very slow starter. And that's gonna be one of my. I'm cheating right here, but it's cool because I didn't want to do this no way. So I've noticed, like in the Michael Chandler fight and in the Dustin Poirier fight, that he gets stunned early in the match, and Herb Dean is his referee, which he's only gonna get saved by Herb Dean, but so many times. So you got to keep that in mind too, Charles. You're only gonna get saved by Herb Dean, because Herb Dean will let you get beat up for 15 minutes. As long as you got the title, he'll let you get beat up for 15 minutes, and then you can just come back in the next minute and win. So he is notorious for that. But the licks that he has been withstanding, I don't see him catching too many of those as a champion. He been surviving some tough licks, especially for Michael Chandler, and coming up in his Justin Gaethje fight, it's definitely gonna be some hard licks in there. So I would say that two would be leg kicks. I didn't see Dustin implement enough of them. I didn't see him implement, like, the way he tore Connor's legs apart. I was kind of expecting that into this fight. That was kind of one of my things that I was gonna say had I did this in time, and it's a good thing I didn't, because he was definitely gonna be the next person I was gonna do. But anyway, third thing is straight knockout power, man. I don't think Michael Chandler is one of them. He got a dangerous right hook, or dangerous. No, I think it's like an overhand. It's either like an overhand right or left, but it's a dangerous ass leg, and that joint takes you out of here. But I don't know. I think Justin Gaethje, if he can start, I think Justin Gaethje. I'm gonna go on to the people that I think, but if it takes a haymaker, it's gonna take some power that's a little bit stronger than Dustin's. And if you can clean his clock, it's over. The three people that can beat him. I'm running out of time, but I mean, it's been gone for a minute, so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit. Cause I've been saying, cause I feel like it's massive people that can beat him though. Justin Gaethje is number one, but I feel like Justin Gaethje can also lose, because the one thing that people very much underestimate, which Tony Ferguson, because I think people are putting Tony Ferguson as he washed and all this, but I think it's just that the competition has really risen so much over the quarantine, like over the last probably like a little bit before the quarantine. I say probably like 2019. The the competition has grown so much that people that were so miles ahead of people are not miles ahead of people no more. Case in point, I think Tony's jiu-jitsu on the ground is way better than Charles Oliveira showed in his fight. And Charles showed, except for that cheating stuff that he did on that glove, I ain't gonna lie, cause even I seen it. I was like, man, I'm not a fan of cheating, but you know how Herb Dean is. He doesn't see anything. But I ain't gonna rag on Herb Dean too much. He's one of the famous ones. He not the worst. He's a good championship referee. I will say that, because if I was fighting for my title, I would definitely want Herb Dean as my referee, because he gonna let you get beat up for like 15, 20 minutes. And if you don't get your title after the end of that fight, it's only because you didn't want it. Because he gonna give you every chance and opportunity to fight for your title, and which is good too. Because in the UFC, it's different from boxing, where boxing you get knocked down. They give you 10 seconds to get yourself straight and get up and like get yourself. But in UFC, you knocked out, it's over. You just counting the lights, it's over. You don't get a chance to count no lights. By the time you count the lights, niggas is leaving out, packing up. So on a tangent, Justin, yeah, so Justin's number one. I'm kind of looking at a counter fight. I know that shit is weird. I know that shit is wild and awkward. But a counter fight, I think Conor has the left hand. He got that old school Iceman. He got the old school Chuck left hand. And I think if he can kind of zone in on what he does best and try to like use, instead of trying to get into other people's game, use what he does well to just be the best at what he do, then that left hand can clean clocks for real. Oh, did the fight stop? Oh no, the fight didn't stop. Okay. But yeah, he can clean clocks for real. So I think Conor could beat Charles Oliveira. And I don't mean to try to dump on Charles Oliveira when I say that one. I just feel like he can beat him because I feel like he can hit him hard enough. He's in that division, but he can hit him hard enough where it's going to take him out of there. And the third person I think that can beat him is, come on, the legend, man. You can't talk about that class, that weight class, without talking about the legend, man. Khabib. Khabib would smoke him all five. Well, it's only going to last 2 rounds. He's going to smoke him. All that jiu-jitsu shit don't mean nothing. He going to throw his ass against the goddamn cage. He going to goddamn beat his fucking face up. Beat his face up. He gonna goddamn slam him, hit him with a Olympic slam like he Kurt Angle. Like he gonna goddamn hit him with a pedigree like he Triple H. Like he gonna hit him with a rock bottom like he The Rock. Like it's gonna be a WWE match. You're gonna be confused like when he fight him, because it's gonna be like, yo, is this a WWE match? But Khabib, that's why Khabib ain't trying to, because his champion is like Charles that make it so that Khabib don't want to come back, because he like, bro, if I come back, I'm gonna be doing what I just like, bro. The 10 cans I was beating up, these is them niggas, bro. Like, they ain't nobody. They can't even beat him up. Like, that just goes to show how above y'all I am. Because he's a 10 can, and he got the title, and these dudes can't even beat him. I smoked Justin. I smoked Dustin. I smoked all the rest of them dudes. Easy, way more easy than Charles did. Like, they ain't ready for the great late. And the greatest of all times. Khabib, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to do one on St. Pierre, too. That's why I'm going to run this up a little bit. I'm going to do my Legends category, and nobody's seen Khabib, man. Till y'all show me different, nobody's seen Khabib. I'm out.
See, we wild up on these streets, and you should know that. Say you should know that, yeah, and you should know that. Said you should know that, yeah, and you should